G'day collectors, Sci-Fi back again, another action figure review, and here's a beauty. Yep, that's the box that was unexpectedly coming to me. I expected it next week or so. But yeah, here we are. Anyways, I'm pretty happy. So yeah, this is from Neca, this is from Predator Badlands, and here's the box that it came in. So yeah, so Amazon can say, well, it gets here a lot quicker if we throw it in a macerator and then give it to some feral cats to play with before. And it gets to Australia a lot quicker, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Well, that's the box it came in. So there we go. This is Predator Badlands Ultimate Deck Training Armour. There we are. And I'll tell you what, I know, I'm a completist, so I need to get figures. I'm a big fan of Predator ever since 87 came out, when the movie first came out. Back in 1987, saw it at the cinema, and I've gotten nearly every Neca figure that you can possibly get. So did I want this one? I did. Did I like the movie? I did. Is it as good as the others? It's better than one or two of them. Yeah, I liked it. I didn't mind it. I'm easily entertained. And there it comes in this really cool little box there. There's your figure. There's Deck. If you don't know the story, if you don't want to watch the film, I'll let you know. It's basically... I can't tell you what time it's set in, but anyways, it doesn't matter. And that bit there, you can pull that out. And then you'd have a really cool... Let me see. There you go. You can do that. Get a sort of display box happening there when he's on the planet Jenna. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, it's a good movie. I didn't mind it. I thought I went in with low expectations and I came out quite happy with it. My wife loves it. That's why we watched it again the other day, and I just went, well, my usual self just went, I'm just going to go online and get one of these because I knew they were coming out. And it is an ultimate figure, and it includes interchangeable hands and face plates. Let's see what else I got there. Yautja sword, gauntlet blades, collapsed Yautja sword, extended combi stick, and Yautja compound bow. Anything else? Yeah, just a few pictures there, and then that. Yep, ultimate training deck. So, unfortunately, it does not come with Thea, the android on his back, which is what I would have loved if it came with a secondary character, half of a Weyland-Yutani droid. There we go. Interchanging faceplates. And the collapsed sword hangs on belt. We will talk about that a bit later. Anyways, let's have a look at this thing. Before I do, Neca is very good at packing their figures, and the seller was very good at packing the box that Amazon absolutely tried to free kick over to this country through a cyclone. But yeah, that's how much it takes a bit to open up. Anyways, let's keep going, shall we? Let's look at this figure. Alright, there is the ultimate training deck. That's what it is, yeah. Ultimate training armor, ultimate deck. Yeah, and this comes with a lot of accessories. Try to get them all in frame. Yeah, I could just move the camera down a little. Well, there we go. Yeah, it does work. Alright, so you've got 9 interchangeable hands of all kinds. I think there's 5 right, 4 left. I don't know, including the ones attached to him. It comes with these... should have put some... They're cool, but I've had some issues with these in the past because they're so weak. And this compound bow, the bow itself looks fantastic. I like it. But the actual bow string, it's meant to be like a laser sort of thing. Honestly, some of these weapons, that once he gets to the planet Jenna to fight the Kalisk, a lot of these things, they just get destroyed within minutes of him landing on the planet by the creatures that are on there. If you haven't seen the movie, please watch it. Give it a go. So anyway, I will not be using that. That is as bent as a dog hind's leg. I'm not a fan of it. combi stick. This looks pretty cool. This looks like it could have come out of... Is it a re-release from one of the AVP Predators? That looks tough. It's not retractable or anything like that. It looks good, but again, yeah. This gets destroyed on that planet. What else we got here? There's his sword, which I'll probably hit. It's probably one of the only ones that sort of... It looks like it's covered in blood, but it should be like a really bright red energy type weapon. That doesn't look the best. Yeah, and it's got some bone on the hilt, bone in the blade. Does it get... I don't know. I only saw it a couple of weeks ago. Does it get destroyed? Does it get just cut in half? I don't know. Anyways, and then you got your retractable one. It folds up, but you cannot bend it back. It also comes with a helmet, which again, he does remake a new helmet. That's not too bad. It's quite good. Alright, much like these newer Predator figures, especially the ones that come from Dan Trachtenberg's Prey. Yeah, again, as I said, there's no figures of Killer of the TV show that came out, Killer of Killers. My God, I did see some really awesome. I don't know if they were 3D printed or model clayed ones on Instagram, but holy dooly. So yeah, but that's, and then what I mean by interchangeable, let's look at the figure, and of course start from the head up. It's nice. All right, it's cool. Yes, the hairdo. No one really liked it very much, the hairdo. But what the hell are you doing with that, you know? Is this actual hair? Is it growth of the skin? I don't know. But yeah, that's the hairdo we chose, unlike some of the others. Wouldn't mind seeing an action figure of his old man. Yeah, he's got very long white dreads. So as predators get older, the Yautjas, their hair goes white, grey colour, even bluey green. But yeah, so what else? I like the way, I thought this was actually fabric, but it's not. It's quite good. It is plastic. It's quite, yeah, a bit stiff. The joints are a bit stiff, of course, but it looks nice. Looks good. Alright, so yeah, also it's pretty cool. It's well painted, it's well done, well designed. You're going to get a bit of motion and whatnot, but yeah, so if you want your head, just much like the Prey figures, you take that bit off. You can put either the mask, there you go, in case you want to see, you can put either the mask, and I looked at the inside of the mask and thought, can you pull that bit out and then have a face and a mask? But no, it's designed specifically to jump on there. I actually looked at it again, and I'm surprised these two stand very... This guy stands quite well for now. Oh, upside down, Miss Jean. Okay. There we go. They're pretty similar, aren't they? Oh, no. Actually, this one has a surprised look in his brow. This one's got a FU look on his brow. Cracked tusk and all that sort of stuff. That's not bad. And then, of course, you got that. Very cool. Which, if you saw in the trailer, everyone thought he looked frightened. But they fixed it, I believe. They lowered his brow again. We're talking about the brow of this thing. So then he looks actually angry. Anyways. That's what it looks like. Let's check it out with another face. Alright, so I knew this was going to be difficult. These wrist blades here, the peg holes are so fine. They're millimeters deep, millimeters wide. Had this problem before for many years. Yeah, but anyway, we'll see how we go. Alright, there we go. After some unsuccessful attempts, that's about as all I'm going to get out of it. So he's actually can hold. I prefer to have a Predator face there, but holding onto the helmet like he's about to put it on. And if you notice, there's no wrist blades, because if you look down below, Yep, I knew it. Oh, inevitable. I've fucking had enough of these bloody things. Snapped. It wasn't, I didn't put too much pressure. Just, yep, it's piss weak plastic. It's brittle, very brittle, not malleable. So there we go. Also another thing, I remember telling you at the beginning of when I was showing you the box and looking underneath. There we go. Whoop, upside down. There we go. Removal, interchanging faceplates, collapsed sword hangs on the belts. Well, that's not the case. There's the same sword collapsed. There we go again, and it's got there's your peg hole. Nice and deep, nice and good. And there is, looking at his belt. I thought, is it magnetized like the Hot Toys? No metal, no. Unlike some of the other, I don't know, it's not doing it. Because the Prey figures I've got, they've actually got bits of magnets in them, so you can actually hold the I forget what it's called, but that thing that hangs on his shoulder, yeah. This one doesn't seem to have one. I don't know. Yeah, very, wow. All right, so that's what it is. That's what it is indeed. Okay, a little bit disappointed with the wrist blades. Yep, the rest of it, yeah, I'm going to just chuck it all into a box like I do. I try to put as much accessories onto these Ultimate Neca figures. I don't like throwing stuff away, or like putting it away and never to be remembered, looked at again. I might change the face. I might do that. We'll see. All right, so there we go. Yes, I am very much, as I said before, my NECA Predator figures are complete, even though 95% of them are in storage. There we go. And yeah, he is not as tall. He's roughly, Stan told me he's about 7 inches tall. Compared to the Jungle Hunter, Dutch is a little bit shorter than that. And the two Prey figures I've got, which are huge, they are monsters compared to this guy. And yeah, Dan Trachtenberg's Predator trilogy. I don't know. Is he going to make another one? Is anyone making any more Predator films? I don't know. Is there a Prey 2? Is this going to continue on? Is Killer of Killers going to continue? I don't know. Whatever. I just really hope I don't have to... Someone's going to wave my hand here because these bloody lights turn off all of a sudden. I really don't have to put a anime back brace stand for this guy. It looks good. I'm happy. I'm not happy with the wrist blades. Yeah, I'm not happy with the fact that, I don't know. But it's cool. I like it. I'm happy with it. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out for so long. Very cool to have it. Alright guys, all the best. And are you guys picking this up? Do you guys like the new Badlands film? Let me know, and we can discuss down below. Alright, here's to the Predator. Cheers. Das Stufenhaft.